What's up, true gamers out there? This is Sega Man back here, yes, with another video. I'm on a roll here doing videos, and what I want to show today is some of the games that I have that were a series that came on VHS tape, and also some of my favorite cartoons when I was a kid that came out on VHS tape. And at the end of the video, I have a special thing that I am wanting to trade or sell if anybody's interested in it, that's interested in some of these that I have, because I have an extra of one of these series. So let's get into the video real quick. Now, one of the first videos and one of the games that I really liked growing up, they made into an animated video series, and that one is Mortal Kombat. We had an animated series, and there's the back of it right there. I can't show it really good right there, but that's what it looks like. You know, not bad. You know what I mean? And yes, it was actually pretty good. You know what I mean? And I loved it and watched it over and over and over again. And we got another one coming up right here. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry for that. Another great video game I loved and still play today on my Sega Saturn. Actually, they made a couple of animated series for it. And that is Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge. Was actually happy to get these on VHS tape. One thing good about this is that these tapes that I'm showing you right now, when I was at a Goodwill, they had a lot of these tapes for 10 cents a piece. So you know me, I'm gonna pick them up. I had at one time was going on a VHS craze, buying all kind of VHS tapes that are out of print, that they don't make anymore, some movies. And I'm thinking about doing a separate channel just for my VHS tapes, people that are into VHS collecting. But this is Night Warriors, Stalker's Revenge. Shows you a little bit of the animations on there, and as you know, it is made by Capcom. It is really good, and you could probably, if you want, pick it up. Probably for a good price, you know what I mean? I don't think these are expensive, but the animation in this was awesome and was great, man. You know what I mean? So if you still watch VHS tapes, or if you're into VHS collecting, pick it up if you can find it. Now, I don't know how, I think these came in the mail. These were actually games on the N64. And I guess they would do little shows, and it was guides to the games. You know, with, you see Donkey Kong there. And I picked these up for 10 cents, and if you look on the back here, it had a few various games that they, I guess, previewed. You know what I mean? In the video itself. So, and it has Rare down there. I guess Rare sponsored this for this to come on the from the 64, and you can review these or check these out on your VCR. Now another one we got here is another one. Enter the Jungle Volume 21 with Donkey Kong on the front of it. You know, I found a few of these tapes, and they were in really very good condition. You know what I mean? But it was November 21st, actually, I guess, when this was issued. And again, you know, these were only like 10 cents. So, and I've watched these, and they're actually pretty decent. They're not bad at all. Another great game that came out, and you can find the animated series for these two on VHS and DVD, is Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. That was pretty, this was pretty good. I watched this. And the animation in these are really, really good. You know what I mean? Like you see, it has Cameo on there with Ryu. And if you see down the bottom, at the time, I think this thing was like $12.99, but I didn't pay that at all. So that had to be a really long time ago. But that's the front cover there. It's still in the plastic. I won't take that off because it protects the cardboard of the VHS tape. Now this is a weird one here. This is an official PlayStation strategy guide on VHS tape called Brain Games, and I guess at the time it was showed on MTV Music Television. That's the front cover there. You know, that's when MTV was kind of, I guess, getting into other stuff. MTV's not really MTV anymore. It's more of, you know, all that gossiping and reality crap and stuff like that. But it's another one I found there, and it had games that you can watch on there like Crash Bandicoot 2, Oddworld, NFL Game Day 98, Tomb Raider 2, Armored Core, just to name a few that were featured in this. And on the back it gives you a little picture of some of the games that they reviewed on there. And it was actually pretty damn good. Now another one I've never heard of and I picked up for 10 cents is, and if anybody knows about this, let me know, it was called Game Breakers. Found that on VHS tape for 10 cents there, you know, in that lot I picked up. The quality of this is not that great, you know, but it shows various games like Street Fighter 2, Terminator 2, Aliens, and Buzzy the Bobcat, and Sega, some Sega stuff and different things like that, but it doesn't really come in that great, but the artwork was kind of good on that, you know, it was pretty decent. But that's called Game Breakers, so that's another one I got there. Now, if you don't like what I'm about to show now, these are some of the cartoons I grew up watching that I have on VHS tape that I found really cheap. Some of them are a little bit rare, and I've never seen anywhere else yet. But this one here is Hollywood Hogan's Rock and Wrestling. These are really great animated shows back then. You know what I mean? That's when I believe artists took their time in drawing and making great animated series. You know, at the time, Hulk Hogan was very popular, and there was a lady wrestler that was popular at the time named Wendy Richter. You know what I mean? And this is actually pretty damn good. I haven't found another one yet out in the wild, but this was only a 10 center. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling, which is pretty cool. Now we have another one here. It is The Thing, made by Kenner. It's an old toy company, but that's Swamp Thing. And the animations in this is actually pretty good also. So is the artwork on the front of this. I mean, it's really good. You can tell they put some time into this. On the back, it shows you a little bit of the animations that's in the show. Not bad at all, you know, picking that up. So if you can find Swamp Thing, check it out. Now, I used to watch this all the time, and it's made by DIC. And you don't see this show, not even on reruns of old cartoons that they show. And that is Inspector Gadget. I used to love Inspector Gadget, and I watched a lot of Inspector Gadget shows. This is the only one I have right now. It's called, Inspector Gadget Magnetic. Gadget. And I just always liked the Inspector Gadget shows, man. I would watch them all the time, after school. And it shows on the back, I guess, a little bit of what's in the show. But man, did I love Inspector Gadget. So hopefully I can find some more of these out in the wild. Alright, we got another one here. I used to watch these when I was very young. And it is Speed Racer. Another great show when I was younger that I used to watch as a kid, man. I was really young at the time. But it was a great show that came on TV, and my favorite character wasn't even Speed Racer, it was Racer X. And I always liked Racer X because he was unique to the genre of Speed Racer. And on the back, you know, it shows the Mach 5. It doesn't really show you what's in the show. But Speed Racer was great. You know, you could pick these up, I believe, on DVD. You know what I mean? But I still watch VHS tapes sometimes because I'm old school. And I like the artwork and covers of these VHS tapes. Now this one here, I don't remember. This is called Space Sentinels. Now, I don't remember this one. I didn't get a chance to watch this yet, but I liked the cover of it. And I am going to someday find some time to watch this. And as you can see on the back, you can tell it's like a 1970s, I believe, like, you know, cartoon series. So if anybody's ever heard of this, let me know down in the comment sections. Now, I did watch this one. This is the old school, in my opinion, the best. Super Friends. Right there. And that used to come on when I was younger. And I used to like the evil, the evil ones like Solomon Grundy, you know, and characters like that. But this was a great show, man. I used to watch a lot of these when I was younger. And you can't see, the cover's a little messed up, but like the evil Superman and stuff like that. DC, of course. But yeah, that's Super Friends. And I'll show you both of these at the same time. Well, no, I won't. But when I was younger, I used to also watch Woody Woodpecker. These are very, very old cartoons. But they were great cartoons and they made me laugh. So I found a couple of these. And it's a different version of Woody Woodpecker back then, too. He looks like a more goofier Woody Woodpecker, which was great. You know, I had so much fun as a kid. They don't make cartoons like this anymore at all whatsoever. A lot of these cartoons today are just, I don't know. You know what I mean? They're just, I don't think they're as funny as when we were younger. But that's my last one there. Now what I wanted to say real quick before I end this video is that's my air conditioner coming on. I have two of these. And if anybody's interested in it, and they want to do a trade or anything, and they have a VCR, and they're collecting, I have another extra Mortal Kombat, the animated series, The Journey Begins. So if anybody's interested in doing a trade with me, like, you know, I like video games or anything pertaining to that, let me know down in the comment section below if you're interested, and I can get that sent out to you. But it's great to own if you like Mortal Kombat. And, you know, it has Mortal Kombat 3 arcade video game hidden inside. Different things that are in this tape. So, if anybody's interested in that, let me know, alright? Well, this is Sega Man. I hope you guys had a great weekend. And I will be back with another video soon. I'll be talking to you guys later. And always thank you for subscribing and watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Doesn't matter how many views I get. My friends always come and check out my videos, and even some people that have never checked my videos out, check my channel out, which is awesome. And you guys have a great day, alright? Xbox Addict for life. Peace.